This is at the heart of this story of success. To leave predictability behind, to abandon a path of regularity, to seek new ways to realize goals, mindful of its risks, and yet with sights firmly set on rewards. If all these sound familiar, they are because this is your story too. Listen and learn how to shape a life of courage on the way to success with Ruby director Yenyen Seroje.
Triumphs and tests into testimonies. I am so blessed to be able to stand here and share my story today. I can still remember 4 years ago, it was my first time to attend a USANA convention, and it was at this very arena. It was my first time to ever dream of being able to share my story, and look where the grace of God has brought me. I do not believe in coincidences. I do believe that at this very moment, right here, right now, I am in the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing, with the right people. Do you believe in that? If you believe that, then declare this to your seatmates tonight. Come on, tell them you are in the right place.
You are the right place.
At the right time. With the right people. Come on, palakpakan po natin ang mga sarili natin. Wow! My story started at a small city of Iligan in Mindanao. I was born and raised in a slum community for 21 years of my life. Life was hard there. These were actually the things that can best describe my childhood days. Bato, sigawan, at kung may karot man, may motorsiklo man din. Sa lugar po namin, hindi po palaging tubig ang laman ng ulan. Paminsan-minsan po, maraming bato at may kasabay pang sigawan. Sigawan na mga kapitbahay namin walang magawa kundi mangutya. At si motorsiklo man na palaging naghahanap sa aking mga magulang. For short, binabato, pinapahiya, at hinahanap kami ng dahil sa utang ni Mami. Apat po kami magkakapatid, and I'm the youngest. My dad is actually an employee and works at a company in Iligan and earns 12,000 per month. While my mom is actually a CPA. She's a certified palautang, ambot na lang. Obvious naman, bakit kami lumog sa utang? Sobrang hirap po maging mahirap. And all my parents had as a solution for that is that for us to study hard so that we can get a good job and probably change the course of our lives. And indeed, that's what me and my sisters did. After graduation, my sisters got decent jobs and helped improve our condition. But the thought of being relaxed financially ended abruptly when my father was diagnosed with a lung cancer stage 4 a few months after he retired. This really broke my heart because I was a daddy's girl. So only 6 months to live if he won't go through chemotherapy and the likes. Hindi naman po namin afford. Nahihirapan nga kami kumain 3 times a day, di ba? And indeed, after 4 months na kanyang diagnosis, he passed away. While coping with his loss, another news shook my family. My sister, who is 26 years old that night, she was diagnosed with a heart problem and needed to go through bypass operation. And again, my family was not prepared financially, and my sisters were living from paycheck to paycheck. We could not afford. We just waited and accepted the fact that that she's going to leave us again. Naranasan niyo po bang mawalan ng mahal sa buhay? Hindi dahil sa kawalan ng pag-asa, kundi dahil sa kawalan ng pera? Sabi nila habang may buhay, may pag-asa. But that time, nasabi ko talaga, nasaan ang pag-asa kung wala ka ng pera? Kung may pera lang sana kami at ari-arian kami pwedeng ibenta, sana may extension pang buhay nila. But all my parents had that time were the college degrees they have placed in our heads. And there, I realized, ang diploma, hindi pwedeng ibenta! At nakita ko, sa buhay ng mga magulang ko, na kapag sa employment ka lang umasa, siguradong mabibigo ka! Now, I'm not saying that having a degree or being employed is bad. What I am trying to say here is that it's never enough. It can never save you from poverty. All my life, I have experienced lack because everything seems to be always never enough. But I'm just so blessed to be able to experience the kind of love from my family, which I think is more than enough to push me to finish my degree. And after graduation, I went here in Manila, looked for a job, very excited to climb the corporate ladder. And then, I was working as an HR executive when USANA came to my life. It was introduced to me by my ex-boyfriend, now husband, Yenyen Seroje. Like most of you, I was so negative. I was so negative that he needed to kidnap me and bring me to the Enterprise Tower, and there I met this man, Mentor Mel Carrion. That time, he said something that really stirred up my heart. He said something that for the longest time, hindi ko na naririnig. He said this, ano ang mga pangarap mo? Alam mo yung tinanong ka, hindi ka naman makasagot kasi wala ka naman talagang isasagot. And for the longest time, I realized that I have never dared to dream. I never had time to dream because I could not afford the dream. Pinukaw ng USANA ang mga pangarap ko. Dito sa USANA, hindi pinag-uusapan ang mga pangangailangan, kundi ang mga pangarap mo at paano siya makakamtan. Nakita ko rin, hindi importante ang background mo kasi kahit sino pwede dito. Nakita ko sobrang dami ng umingkam at nakita ko na nakukuha nila mga pangarap nila. Kaya what I did, I quit my job after doing USANA part-time 3 months and went back home to Iligan City to build my business there. The first step is always the hardest. Tama? Grabe ang intensity ng quote na to. Ask me why. komisyon. It was very, very hard indeed. Very challenging doing the business there. But I always remind myself of this quote, that the greatest test of character is what it takes to stop you. Now, I want to ask you tonight, what can stop you from getting towards your dreams? Will you allow discouragement? Will you allow rejection? Will you allow disappointment? Will you allow those negative people out there to talk you out of your dreams? By the grace of God, I never allowed anything to get in my way because I always remind myself of the purpose why we need to go through all these challenges. Its purpose is always to strengthen